Trump's first term legacy. I'm getting questions when I go on various different radio shows that I do guest appearances on. And one of the things that I'm asked is, what do your clients think, Chris? Your clients are small business owners. Many of them are small business owners around the country. What do they think about Trump and his first term and as far as the economy is concerned? And, different opinions from different people. And I'm going to give you my take here. And again, I know I'm close to election, Chris. Be careful what you're saying. No, I'm never careful about what I'm saying when I'm not careful. I don't censor myself. I'm going to tell you what I think. Trump's first term. Trump, pre-COVID, did a pretty good job. Different sectors, he did better than others. Like I said, if you were to give an overall GPA, in my opinion, for Donald Trump, you want to do a GPA, I'll give you a letter grade for Trump, his prior to COVID. I'd say definitely, a solid B to B plus. I would. And then you were also, again, it's the overall GPA. You're taking in foreign policy into consideration. Yeah. Think about B plus. Okay. His legacy, his first term legacy. Again, people were going to remember, again, for whatever reason it may be, they want to forget. It's almost like that period of time during COVID, they want to forget. I can't. For whatever reason it may be. I know I'll get the messages there. Oh, it was a deep state. And, Fauci was in government and he had to listen to Fauci. And he had to do all these things. I'm sorry. Okay. You're kidding yourself. And do me a favor. Don't insult my intelligence. Trump chose to listen to Fauci and Birx. There were others that were advising him that said what he was doing was wrong. And again, if you do any homework on your own, and I did plenty of it, okay, you were well aware that whatever they would do was just dumbest thing in the entire world. You still see it. You still see signs still that they've left on the floor about staying safe and social distancing and all this nonsense. Again, it makes my blood boil. It really does. The amount of money that we have wasted, the crap that we pulled, the nonsense that was all, like I said, it was flushing money down the toilet. Donald Trump, when he's asked about his first term, and he talks about, he always goes, then he lowers his voice. Then we had the COVID. And he goes, I like to call it the China virus. Okay, Donald. Okay. You effed up. Royally. You listened to the wrong people. You listened to the deep state. You spent ungodly sums of money. You shut the country down, man. And it was wrong. It was wrong. I know playing politics at this point in time, but, I would have come out, and he did to some degree. And again, you have to listen to the Joe Rogan interview where, again, he said the mistakes he made was the people that he hired in his first administration. He didn't really talk about COVID when it came to that. I think he was more alluding to, neocon types and whatnot that he brought into his administration, but didn't have to listen to them, but he did. And we're still paying the price for this. We're going to be paying the price for it for a very long period of time. Does he get a mulligan on that? Maybe with some people. Not with me. Because one of the reasons why, again, I wasn't a big fan of Trump in 2016. Again, I'm a Rand Paul guy, was the concept of draining the swamp. And when push came to shove, He went to the swamp. Now, again, everybody out there that's freaking out. Well, close your election, you're going to say listen, I'm not going to lie to you. Okay? Full disclosure, I'm voting for him. I am. Okay? This is the choice. This is a choice that we have at this point in time. I'm voting for him. Okay? Like somebody else? Yeah. Yeah. I hope, and I pray that he's learned his lesson. And that's what kind of ticks me off. He should have known better, because he's known these people. He's had to do business with them his entire lives. Trust nothing. Absolutely nothing comes out of Washington, D.C. Zip, zero, zilch, nada. Trust nothing. Trust none of these people. And then once you do that, and you get your arms around that, and you bring people and you bring outsiders in, into Washington, D.C., not the swamp things to run everything, you'll be fine. As far as anybody that's there, no. Don't trust them. WatchdogOnWallStreet.com.